Hello once again, YouTube, and I'm gonna start my next game for my Let's Plays of my next Let's Play, which is gonna be Jak and Daxter Precursor Legacy. So you want to know where I got my channel name from, huh? Well, I'm gonna show you right here, starting with the first game, my most favorite series of all time, Jak and Daxter. I like this series for many years. I originally played the second game when I first started to really like the series. Then I got to play the first game sometime after that. This is going to feature doing all of Jak and Daxter Precursor Legacy and 100% completion. And it's going to be really difficult, mostly with the Precursor orbs, so I may have to take some time to relearn where they are. But this is going to be the first part, which is, you see in the first cutscene, it's going to be a long one too, so gotta watch this. And of course my practice file was the one at the top, by the way.
I have spent my life searching for the answers that my father and my father's fathers failed to find. Who were the precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose? And why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall. Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy. Oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samos the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of great ego, one of the wisest men on the planet.
So that's Daxter before he transformed.
So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
They went to the island when they weren't told not to.
Old green stuff told us not to come here.
Of course, Jak doesn't care. He wants to see this island with his own eyes. He always gets himself into trouble. That's why he's a hero. And there's going Maya.
Continue your search for artifacts and eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
Oh, they caused some noise to make that one get alerted.
What are we doing here anyway, Jak? This place gives me the creeps.
Clumsy Daxter.
Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crap? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that?
The Mar family legacy.
I think we're in trouble!
Of course, back then in this game, Jak never really knew about that. And this is where Daxter gets transformed, of course. And stays that transformed for the rest of the series.
Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What?
Everyone, get ready to cover your ears.
Okay. I'm fine.
And do it again. This time, a little bit longer. Okay, it's over.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
I was...
Don't tell me. Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go. Misty Island.
That's right. And then...
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north. Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the 3 sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it
Kira.
if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or 2 stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well,
And Jack's love
brave
interest.
adventurer, at least.
Brave adventurer! You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? Because I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
Sorry about that long cutscene, but like I said, it was a long one. But the Geyser Rock training has finally began. I'll just do a little of it before stopping it.
He's a communicator. With it, my father and I can give you advice at any time during your quest. These flying egg-shaped things are precursor orbs. Collect enough of them, and some of the villagers will give you a power cell in exchange.
Yep, introduction to the precursor orbs. These are going to be the hardest to try to 100% the game with. They are not all easy to find in all the levels. And of course, back in the first game, this counted as an attack move.
This is a power cell, the most important precursor artifact you can find. You need to collect 20 of these so I can power the heat shield for your A-grab zoomer.
Yep, the first power cell. And Jak and Daxter's dance. Alright, an introduction to with a save game. When the following icon appears, your progress is being saved. While this icon is on screen, do not remove the memory card, PlayStation 2, or turn off your system. Now watch out, those spikes definitely hurt.
You found one of my scout flies. I sent 7 of them to each area to look for power cells, but the lurkers must have captured them all.
If you try to punch them,
Sometimes
you'll get given a feedback.
To break one of these boxes, you should jump in the air and then dive down onto it, hands first.
Yep, like I'm doing right now, and here's another power cell, and after this, I'll stop the part. Thank you for watching the first part of my Jak and Daxter Precursor Legacy thing. Oh, I might as well wait. Might as well wait till this is done.
If you collect all 7 in each area, you can find even more power cells.
Alright, like I said, thank you for watching part 1 of my Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy LP, and it'll continue again shortly. I'm signing off here.